All right, guys. This is Acer of Spades, Team TSE State 268. We are number one. I want to clear up a few things before I get started on this particular video. By the way, this video is called KE Tips in Doomsday. I think it's really important to just drop a few cool little gems that I figured out along the way. Some people might know it already, some people won't. And I do this channel to shed some light for anyone who just needs to know a little extra or get a little extra edge of information and pass it on to your alliances and, well, make your states better. But let me clear something up. In case you guys didn't know, TSE, we are only number 2 in state 268. I actually want to bring this up. I forgot the name of the individual who commented, but I wanted to let you guys know that if I say we are number 1, I'm referring to state 268 in its total, which is why it always comes after state 268 in my intro. I believe in my state. I love my state. Shout outs to my state, and also shout outs to the number 1 team in our state. That is Team JOP. They lead fiercely. They are doing an incredible job. Thank you for all you guys do as usual. And I don't ever want to take that away from them. We are number 1, represents 268. And if we're not number 1 today, we certainly will be. Next, make sure, guys, you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, maybe even that little bell that all the other YouTubers keep saying about, so you know when my videos come out, and leave some comments below on anything I might miss or something I might not be saying right, because I'm still learning just like you. Next, as usual, iCards. They're going to pop up top right. Please pay attention to those different videos that pertain to the things that we talked about in the video, as well as playlist where you can get any information you might need. If you go to my channel and you hit either the videos or playlist tab, you'll see all my videos or playlists pertaining to your favorite topic. Now, last cleanup. I hope you guys downloaded that Get Upside app that I endorsed in my video not too long ago. I actually started a new channel called Ace Saves You Money. I'm excited about that because I want to go ahead and review additional apps, and I don't want that to be convoluted with my last shelter material. So I will be keeping them separate, but I will leave that channel link along with the Get Upside app in the description below. And to make a long story short, it just saves me a boatload of money on gas and literally sends me checks right to my mailbox. If you're interested in that and you want to save money on gas and get literal money sent to your mailbox for getting gas, please download Get Upside. The video that'll be in the description will explain all that. So I love it, and we're going to move forward to our tips for KE. So here's the first things first. Pay close attention to the colors that you have on these bases. If you'll notice, my name, which green is our first color, it says my city, and that means that it is mine, and that's what green represents. And anything else green like that, like Acer of Spades, little assault plant, obviously means it's mine. I know that's common sense, so we're going to move forward quickly. The blue, the ones next to me, those are clearly my allies. These are some of my team members. Shout outs to Oxygen, Iggy, Red Haired Lady, and everybody else I run into. That's who helps us kick butt. You don't want to hit those people because they're your allies. Now, the more important color that you're not going to see right now is yellow. See, I'm sitting out in state 268. And what's happening with the yellow color, guys, is it literally means neutral in this game, and you cannot attack it. I literally mess this up every single time. I'll go visit another state. There'll be somebody whose base is in yellow, which means they're also visiting the other state, but they're not in my bracket. You can't hit them. So what these yellow bases are doing is they're sitting there unshielded because they have zero fear. They're in an entirely different situation, but you can't hit them. And I waste teleports doing it. So please pay close attention to the bottom base color so you understand that yellow means you cannot hit them. That means they're not from that state. They're not for you. And then finally, red, guys. Red is like right here. If the guy wasn't in the shield, he'd probably be done for. Also, shout outs to APO for kicking our butt. I don't appreciate him still being there, but I do appreciate that team. Cabo, you're a beast. It is what it is. So red obviously does mean you can attack. So clearly it's my favorite color. So like I said, tip 1, pay attention to those colors and do yourself a favor. Do not port next to the yellow bases thinking you can hit them, because you can't. Tip number 2. You can travel to any state in your Doomsday bracket during Doomsday. Now, I understand that I've already known this since season 1 for me, but here's the thing. I do these videos not just for the people who are seasoned, but for the ones who aren't. And guys, I did not know. No one told me right away So I spent multiple weeks not even wanting to do KE because I didn't want to have to deal with certain heavy sized bases that I couldn't handle at the time, well before I was level 25. Now, as a big base level 25 sitting in a Doomsday bracket I'm in, there's a few states that I love to hit. And with all due respect to those states, I love you guys too. I know you watch my videos. Keep learning from me and everything. Guys, you can travel to these states. So you can check out any state that is in your Doomsday bracket. The fastest way to find it is either one, the mail that sends out that tells you every state that's in your bracket. Or if you don't have that mail anymore, you can just hit your Doomsday button here. You can go over here to season and you'll see 287, 59, 82, 63, 71, all of these different states, 302, 312, 263, etc. I can travel at any one of those I want on the weekends during the Doomsday season and kick some, ASS. I absolutely love that fact. If you didn't know, start doing it, try it out, stay away from the yellow colors, as you know, and wreak havoc on everything that says red. Unless, of course, your state set up some type of a wonderful ceasefire or something along those lines, and then obviously follow that criteria. Then our last tip for today will be set your goal and know the difference. So here's what I mean. There's two things that have to do with the KE event, right? So I typically don't overshoot too much unless I'm doing like a launch center battle. So I'm at 391 million today. It wasn't my intention really. 300 would have been fine as long as I get my 9 chests, right? Well, when I'm going out for KE and I'm looking for my attacks, I'm in a different state. My main goal, of course, is to get my chest. So I'm looking for bases that have around 1.5 mil power or better. 1.5 is like my minimum nowadays, and I try to stay around base 20. But if you're a level 19 with 2-3 million power, you're probably going to get hit. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is, guys. I'm level 25. Unless there's a whole bunch of 25s that don't like to have their shield up, if you're the guy that doesn't have his shield on and you're not a farm, I'm going to hit you. It is what it is. Now, here's what I would do. I always hit this button. There's multiple buttons here. Milso, Rally, Scout, Attack. I hit the info button. It will tell you this particular individual has 1.296. If I was desperate and he didn't have a shield and it didn't say farm, he may or may not get hit. But that 1.3 million, it's almost all fluff. At around level 20, you may or may not have 200,000 tech power, maybe 100,000 base power. So 300,000 is your base. That other million is all troops. And when you know that, you can go ahead and proceed to attack. However, things change dramatically when I'm only hunting for RSS. So right now, even though I'm not doing that, if I was going out and I was looking for a target, I wouldn't be looking for a target with a whole lot of troops. That is the time where you start scouting. I do not have to scout a level 20, 21, 22, 23 base that has 1.5 mil or better because I already know they have troops. Granted, they might not have a lot of troops. They might be gathering with some of them, but they have troops. So I don't scout those bases. I pour it in, I give it my 2-3 attacks at the most, and I'm out, right? On the other hand, for RSS, no matter what, I take the opportunity to go to big clusters of bases and scout every single one of them quickly, review the reports real quick, see my target of whether it's iron or lumber or whatever I'm looking for, and I attack those bases exclusively, and I get out. Typically, I do that in states where I'm not going to have a problem, so I suggest you guys do the same thing too. So if these basic tips were even remotely helpful, guys, like and subscribe like I told you earlier. Spread the word. Tell your teams, go to all these other states and wreak havoc. Stay away from the yellows. And more importantly, know your targets, know your goals, and get it done. This is another one from Acer of Spades. If you have any video requests, anything you want me to do, leave it down in the comment section below. And guys, thank you again. Acer of Spades, signing out.